Got a 2006 Dodge Charger that my headlights have been flickering on and off. I've been looking all over the internet, and most blogs and forums say that the culprit is a bad headlight switch, which would be this guy right here, the actual switch. It's real easy to change out, and most of the videos can show you guys how to do that. I'm going to add a little bit of troubleshooting with some problems that I ran into. Now, most people will tell you that you got to take off the whole dash, which involves a lot of screws and popping off plastic and doing all kinds of stuff. If you guys want to do that, knock yourselves out, but I'm lazy. So I got a little pocket knife, and I just gently pried this guy out of here. Here is my old switch, and as you can see, it's just got two little pins on top and then one pin on the bottom. And when I open this up, you can see that it's all plastic around here. There's not actually anything that those pins fit in. So you're not necessarily going to do any damage by yanking it out. But I would gently just kind of pry it out one prong at a time. So here's where things kind of got sketchy for me. So as you can see, there's just one little switch right here, and this unplugs. So you go buy the new part. Part runs you about 60 bucks at the local auto parts store. Got the new switch, came home, plugged it in, light still flickered on and off. So I went back there because I had an idea that somebody had probably switched out theirs and took the bad one back. So I did a little research. This is the old factory one. You can see it's still got the Chrysler sticker on it. The difference between the old factory and the new one, the old factory, I have fog lights on my car, and it's got a push button. And on the newer version, the push button is actually the knob itself. You push it in. So the part that I got looked identical to this, had the identical sticker, everything. Took it back to the auto parts store. They ordered me a new part, which is this guy. Clips are different. They're silver. There's no stickers. There's no Chrysler or anything on there. Plugged it in, and it worked first time. So if you buy a switch and it doesn't work, it doesn't necessarily mean that the problem is elsewhere. But if you want to double check that, what you can do is you can unplug this, and on your charger, it's got a default safety mechanism which will turn your lights on every time your car is on. So if you're short on time or short on money, and you don't want to be driving around in the dark with no headlights, you just unplug this guy right here, and every time you start your car, your lights will come on. Now, if they're flickering at that point, then it's probably a bad battery or a bad alternator. But if you unplug this guy and your headlights work perfect, then you know it's got to lie here in the headlight switch. So $61 at Advanced Auto Parts. Took me about 5 minutes to replace. So just giving you guys a little bit of a heads up that there's some scandalous people out there putting some bad parts in boxes and taking them back to the store. So hope this helped, guys.